The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demon fire. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned, presaged by a great castle. And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, blood-stained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, glancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's...
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to...
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jebel is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've...
Jebel, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster.
This is nonsense.
You told me our power doesn't make us good or bad. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jebel, we must return.
Yes, Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me. Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell. If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Jebel, wait! Just a flicker. That was the Jebel I know.
Bloodstained.
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about. Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Mary, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right. It is strange.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way. I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but... Big...
I will. Jeeble,
Well, well. Look at...
it feels like nothing. Just,
You're a fool.
I'm not the fool here.
I have you now, Jeeble. The Liber Logaeth belongs...
How are you still even alive?
And now you die. My next attack will not miss.
Master, you must conserve your energy.
So I must.
Lost.
Alfred, I won't let...
I must give chase while the trail is still fresh.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! I need more blood.
Bloodsteel.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Yeah!
Scarlet Thrust.
Yeah! Yeah!
Scarlet Cycle. Scarlet Thrust.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Thrust.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Cycle. Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Thrust.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Cycle.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Thrust.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Cycle. Die.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Cyclone.
My shadow!
Blood Rain.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Thrust. Die. Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Thrust. Yeah. Scarlet Thrust. Yeah. Scarlet Cyclone.
Scrumptious. 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 Scrumptious.
Scarlet Thrust. Die.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scarlet Thrust. Scarlet Thrust.
Yeah.
Scarlet Thrust. Die. Scarlet Cyclone.
To see me, have you? Oh, Miriam, what are you doing here?
I ought to ask you the same.
I commanded you to leave this place.
I cannot. I gave Jeeble my word, and I...
Very well. This sigil was not meant for you, but we are far enough from the castle that it can contain you here. Goodbye, Miriam. A Carthage order!
Myself and my
Stand up!
shadow!
I mix this.
Arise, myself and my shadow!
A power you have is even greater than I imagined. I must get back the...
That will never happen.
I have to make it happen. I have waited too long for this chance. Our last chance.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
I've... You... It's better this way.
Shh, I know. I'll destroy... Jeeble.
It shouldn't have come to this, my friend. I am if you...
Yes,
If you plan to destroy the castle,
then I need to track down Alfred.
Gremory will be after him. Tracking Gremory might be faster.
The moon, you mean?
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Curse you!
I brought your apprentice like you... What happened?
Master!
So,
What?
Miriam.
I thought Alfred was our enemy.
Dominique seemed so keen on pitting me against the old alchemist that I decided to have a word with him after you and I fought. And unfortunately,
Which is?
Dominique has been manipulating us this whole time. If she had wanted to deal with this mess in an expedient manner, but instead, she divided our strength and insisted Alfred was never trying to get in our way.
I'm not sure about you, but
You misunderstand. All he wanted was to keep you as
why?
because you were the most attuned.
Attuned?
Of all the humans transplanted with crystal, you had Alfred feared you would be used.
Then why didn't he say?
Would you have believed him? And even if you had been inclined to listen,
What do you think, Dominique?
as I said, I know not.
Miriam?
I am responsible for all your...
Alfred?
He must have known he would not leave here alive. Johannes, he explained everything to you.
Yes. I know what I need.
Then let us begin. She can't be far. But her mastery of subspace allows her to move about freely. I have a way of stopping her from leaving. She knows I have given up the Zangetsuto. And that is when you strike. I will go on ahead. Join me as soon as you think you are ready.
I can't do much of anything. I'm sorry, I can't be of more.
I will.
I'll be in the village.
Let's put your luck to the test.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Just watch as I clean. Plunder. Is this all you have?
Arise, myself and my shadow! 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 Arise, myself and my shadow!
I have you.
just made
Good luck, Miriam.
You may possess the blade now. Wrong, demon. You fail.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
The moon is full. Your final hour has come.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scrumptious. Scrumptious.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
So even Gremory has failed.
Look at you.
Oh, don't think me ungrateful. I have you and Johann shards, I might add.
Why?
Because once again, while his servants... So I began to wonder, what if the Lord we grow... If so, because God can rot...
Do you?
They does...
This whole...
If the last summoning...
You're after a more power...
Smart girl. So I made then Gremory could... You know what? You leave me no choice. I will use...
Do you realize?
Do you?
What does he...
It was in his blood. Our blood suppressed the crystal, and now I have surpassed him. No demon is too powerful.
But the pros...
Do you really?
Oh, yes, I do.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Rigastorima!
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Tisserate! This way. Vaskia!
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Rigadoin!
Arise, myself and my shadow!
Tesrozai! Fly! You leave me no choice. Fail! I summon thee to my side!
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself and my shadow!
Scrumptious.
Arise, myself and my shadow! Arise, myself
could have done...
I know.
Wait. The Libellogaev.
The book that started it all.
The same thing the Master was trying to do. Before he died, he inscribed Enochian letter. Now, I will use the book to perform a rite here at the heart of the castle. The rite will activate the Enochian script and send the castle and demons back from whence they came.
So that's what Alfred was trying to accomplish.
We need to begin. Stand back, Miriam.
It's over.
Yes. You've made...
Not without sacrifice. Jebel. Alfred.
Jebel's fate was already sealed. There was nothing we could have done. And the Master and Zangetsu made their own choices. Lives like theirs deserve...
True. And demons still remain in this world.
That reminds me. The Master took note of how I was forestalling your corruption and suggested some improvements. I think I might be able to stop the crystal from overtaking you permanently.
Really?
I can't make it...
Well, thank you, Johannes.
You're very welcome. Come on. Let's go home.
All right.